He said his easiest night would be without me. I'm a stay-at-home mom in my late 30s, 2 boys, 4 and 7, a husband who works himself to the bone, 10-hour shifts, 5 or 6 days a week. His back is a mess. He can barely bend sometimes, but still, every night he walks through that door and goes straight to work again. Dinner, dishes, bedtime. He does it all. And me? I tell myself I'm tired too, that I'm doing my best. But the truth? Lately I've been checked out. That day started like any other. Chaotic, messy, loud. The boys were cranky, the laundry was piled up, and I told myself I'd clean after a quick scroll on my phone. 2 hours later, I was still scrolling. When my husband came home, I barely looked up. He kissed me on the head, asked how my day was. I mumbled something vague about being exhausted. He nodded, didn't comment. Then he went straight to the kitchen. No complaints, no sighs, just started chopping vegetables. Fresh ones, the kind I kept letting rot in the fridge. He cooked a full meal, plated it beautifully, even coaxed the kids into trying broccoli. They loved it. They actually asked for seconds. After dinner, I stayed at the table with my phone. He cleaned up. He loaded the dishwasher. He wiped the counters. I didn't even move. I just sat there, mindlessly chewing the last few bites of food while my thumb scrolled through photos of strangers' vacations and influencer parenting tips I'd never follow. He disappeared into the bedroom for a while. I thought maybe to rest his back. 20 minutes later, he came out, glanced at me still at the table, then went back in. I didn't even notice until later. He came out again, same thing. Me, staring at my screen. Him, silent, back in the room. By the time I looked at the clock, it was 8:15. Bath time had long passed. Bedtime was slipping away. I jolted up, panic flooding my chest. It's 8:15. We're behind. We need to get the boys in the bath right now. My husband was lying on the couch, not even sitting, lying flat, one arm across his eyes, his face pale with pain. He turned his head toward me, slow, deliberate. Yeah, he said quietly. I know what time it is. I've known for the past 2 hours, while you've been sitting there. I froze. He didn't yell, didn't even sound angry, just tired, deep bone-level tired. I started to move toward the kids, muttering something about catching up, but he stopped me, still calm. You know what? He said. Maybe tomorrow. Just leave me alone when I get home. Let me handle everything myself. Don't worry about me. Don't wait for me. Just nothing. It'll actually be easier that way. The words hit like a gut punch. Easier without me. He wasn't saying it to hurt me. That's what made it so brutal. He meant it. I looked around, the spotless kitchen, the boys quietly playing, the man who'd worked 10 hours, made dinner, cleaned up, all while his back screamed at him. And there I was, sitting in the middle of it, the one thing dragging the whole night down. That realization cracked something open inside me. He'd been doing everything, holding up our family, our home, our rhythm. And I'd been sitting there thinking my exhaustion excused my absence. But exhaustion isn't the same as effort. I'd stopped showing up, not physically, but emotionally, mentally, as a partner. When I went to bed that night, he was already asleep, on his side, facing away from me, one hand pressed against his lower back like it was the only thing keeping him together. I lay there staring at the ceiling, phone face down on the nightstand, the quiet louder than any argument we'd ever had. The next morning, he got up early as always, made breakfast, packed lunches, kissed the boys goodbye. I followed him to the door, wanting to say something, anything, but all that came out was, "Have a good day." He smiled weakly and said, "I'll try." And I stood there watching him limp to his car, realizing that the man who deserved peace the most was the one I'd been stealing it from. That night, I didn't touch my phone once.